What's up everyone, it's Adam from Life of Adam, and today I'm back with a brand new lifeguarding video. If you guys are new to the channel, I make a bunch of lifeguarding content about how to pass the course, how to pass the pretest, basically everything you need to be a successful lifeguard. So definitely consider subscribing and liking the video if you're new to the channel. Now today's video has a little bit of a different tone because I'm always telling you guys what you should do. These are great tips. If you do these things, you'll pass. If you do these things, you'll be a great lifeguard. But today I'm gonna talk about what you should not do. So these are 3 things that if you do, you will probably get fired as a lifeguard. Now in today's world, since there's a shortage of lifeguards, getting fired as a lifeguard is actually pretty difficult because you're very valuable. Your presence is valuable. Pools, lakes, beaches, they just need people to guard and just to be there who are trained. So it's gonna take a lot from you to really mess up, but if you do these things, you will get fired. Now the first thing is get caught on your phone repeatedly. Now the first time you get caught on your phone, it's not ideal because it kind of breaks trust, and now your boss is gonna be like, okay, I have to keep an extra eye on this lifeguard because he's like obviously on his phone, he's not really paying attention to the pool, and if something happens, like he can be held negligent and the whole like pool or facility could get a bad rap, especially if someone drowns and like they're not paying attention. So reputation is kind of on the line, and also like families, swimmers, they notice it too. And so they're probably not gonna say anything, but sometimes there is a Karen who says something about it. So you just gotta be careful. You don't wanna get caught on your phone repeatedly. One time it's okay, but really not good because it ruins your trust. But like repeatedly, you will get fired. Now, number 2, it's hard to do and it's very rare, but I guarantee you there's been lifeguards out there who are fired because of this. And that is you get into a confrontation and you just lose your cool and you start swearing at a swimmer, like someone aggravates you, you just go all out, say like every disrespectful thing you can think of. Basically get into a huge non-physical fight. Now, this is especially bad if you're at a country club and the swimmers there are members who are paying like good money, like college tuition's worth of money to be a member of this country club. Basically, your aquatic staff, like your boss, is probably gonna side with the person that's paying like $60,000 a year to be a member versus you, and they'll just find a replacement. However, if you're at like a day pool, like everyone's getting day passes for like $5, they may side with you, but it's not a really good look at all. Like you'll probably get fired. There's not really any good that comes from this. Like you have to remain professional, you have to remain cool. Like once you lose your cool, everyone notices and you kind of put yourself in a really bad spot. Like you can't really unsee it. So you're basically asking to get fired if you start swearing at a swimmer or like a member of a country club. That's definitely happened before to somebody. Now, number 3 is not being dependable, being very bad with time management. So if you're someone who is not good with time and is like always late or just doesn't show up consistently, you will not be there long. Like lifeguarding is all about time. It's all about, okay, we're gonna rotate every 30 minutes. We're gonna rotate every 45 minutes. You're gonna take this chair, I'm gonna take that chair. It's all like a chain reaction. So if you're part of a team and you aren't doing your role, everything gets affected. People have to cover for you. People have to stay at a station or guard a different station that they're not used to guarding, and everything gets messed up. And everyone just looks at you like, okay, you weren't there on time, you weren't guarding, we had to do this. And you're just in a terrible spot. Like the spotlight's directly on you and you have to say like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, if you do this consistently, you're just gonna be fired. Like you have to remember that lifeguarding is a replaceable position, but if you're very, very good at what you do, like if you're in like a really like professional facility with like a lot of big time rescues, like if you go on YouTube and you watch like the Australian rescues and like Bondi Beach, stuff like that, like if it's a very extreme lifeguarding position, it takes a lot of training and like fitness to get to your position. It's a different story. You're not really that replaceable. But for like a high school lifeguard, like watching community pool, they can replace you regardless of there being a shortage. If they don't want to do it, there's like hesitancy, but they can. So you have to be careful. So this video isn't meant to scare you guys. Like these are pretty extreme things that you have to mess up and do consistently to get fired. Except for the second one, obviously that's like a one-time thing. But if you avoid these things, I guarantee you'll be completely fine and you should have no problems. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, maybe found it funny, mainly useful. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, if you're considering taking the lifeguarding course for the first time, I have a course on Teachable, link down below in the description. Basically, I'm doing all these different skills in the water of how to pass the brick dive, the lap swim, and the treading water. Because there's a bunch of secrets I don't tell you guys in the videos that I incorporate in that course. So I highly recommend you check it out so you can pass on your first try. So I'll see you guys in the next upload. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.